Girls' Generation has been a big part of our lives growing up, so there is no doubt that we were all left heartbroken when Jessica was kicked out of the group. Do you ever wonder how their relationship is like now and whether there is any tension between them? It's nearly impossible to discuss K-pop's international success and popularity without mentioning Girls' Generation, also known as SNSD. Long before American concert appearances or millions of YouTube views were standard fares, the group launched K-pop for the international recognition. The nation's girl group is still a popular nickname for them, and it's rightfully deserved. The group made its official debut in 2007 with 9 members: Taeyeon, Tiffany, Sunny, Hyoyeon, Yuri, Yuna, Sooyoung, Jessica, and Sohyun. In August of that year, the group performed their first single, Into the New World, on Inkigayo. Even though their album was the 11th best-selling record in South Korea in 2007, the group had yet to achieve the kind of stardom that they would later become known for. Instead, they had humble beginnings. The group launched with a youthful image, sporting little makeup and cute girl-next-door attire that would eventually become associated with the group's debut. Their debut song became a piece of music that every person in Korea knows, and it's very often an inspiration for rookies to become successful idols just like Girls' Generation. The song G, an instant favorite that came on an EP of the same name, is most linked with the group's natural climb to stardom. The bubblegum pop song has received over 200 million views on YouTube, indicating the viral song's longevity and the Girls' Generation's fame as a group. The group's irresistible chorus and the group's charming, lively image have become linked with one of the group's most popular songs and the K-pop industry as a whole, inspiring plenty of additional songs and performances. The group's popularity soared after the release of songs such as Tell Me Your Wish, Genie, Run Devil Run, and Oh. While all 3 songs maintain Girls' Generation's characteristic sounds of electro and bubblegum pop, they also mark the start of a new chapter in the group's history. Rather than appearing innocent and fresh-faced, the girls appeared more mature, allowing them to exhibit a part of themselves to the public that had never been seen before. Unlike many of the group's earlier albums, The Boys was charismatic, confident, and fierce. The girls expressed their own worth and allure. Furthermore, instead of wearing uniforms, the girls wore individually tailored clothing that distinguished them from one another, while still keeping a collective appearance. This image proved to be a hit. The album was the best-selling record in South Korea in 2011 and was well received internationally too. Despite their success, Jessica Jung, a member of the group, left in 2014, or better said, she was kicked out. It's unclear what led to Jessica's departure from the group, as Jessica and SM Entertainment's remarks seem to contradict one another. Regardless of why she left, Girls' Generation continued to promote as an 8th-membered group from that point forward, but their relationship was scarred forever. Being so young at the time of her departure from the group, Jessica must have been very terrified to go back out into the world now as a solo artist. She expressed some honest, personal thoughts about departing from Girls' Generation in 2014 in the March issue of Marie Claire, as well as what she believed would have happened if she hadn't gone. Jessica admitted that her initial reactions to leaving the group were fearful. Nonetheless, she later understood that it was one decision that had changed her life. She explained, "When I left Girls' Generation in 2014, I was extremely scared, but now it feels like I'm in a whole new world." The former member of Girls' Generation claimed that leaving the group opened the door to plenty of other professional opportunities, including starting her own fashion brand, acting in China, and making a comeback in Korea as a solo artist. Jessica said, "After leaving Girls' Generation, I was able to pursue my work with more freedom and authority. I'm almost 30 now, so I want to live a life for myself and my dreams, not for anyone else. If I was still a member of Girls' Generation, I don't think I would have been able to come across these diverse opportunities." She then concluded the interview by saying that she was looking forward to getting older by immersing herself in many aspects of the entertainment industry and learning from them. She explained, "I've been varying my work as a designer, singer, actor, and musician, but I feel the most improvement in my own growth. I may have wasted some time in the past, but I feel like I'm gaining more grace as I grow older over the years." Although many people think that she hates Girls' Generation because of what happened, it's not really true. Jessica was asked what Girls' Generation means to her in a new interview with Exports News, and she said, "A precious relationship, something precious, which I spent my youth together with." The singer, who has been with the group for 7 years, reflected on how the 9 members went through everything together, including challenging and happy times. Her time with Girls' Generation was a genuinely remarkable period in her life that she would never forget. Jessica still has fond memories of her debut song, Into the New World, saying that, "It's a really happy song, a song that I cherish. I saw some buses on our way to the hair salon today, and they were Into the New World filming buses. I'm happy because it's a precious song." I'm pretty sure Jessica misses her fellow ex-bandmates, but she's thriving so much as an independent artist and businesswoman. The members of Girls' Generation had also made mistakes in interviews when they miscounted the number of members in the group, such as when Sooyoung said 5 instead of 4 members during a concert while guessing the song, or when Hyoyeon was on an Instagram live with Sunny. When they were reminiscing about their trainee days, she accidentally mentioned 9 members. The members were undeniably missing Jessica, recalling memories again due to Sones. Yuri captioned an OT9 photo on her Instagram account. Yuri was also caught red-handed on fan pages' stories watching Jessica-related videos. Fans noticed Tiffany playing Call Me Before You Sleep shortly before her Magnetic Moon tour shows in Chicago and Portland, suggesting that the girls were on good terms. Jessica was also questioned about what "de nada" meant during an interview. She replied that she had said the phrase to a friend and it went viral. Jessica uttered the words "de nada" to Yuri during an OT9 interview. It must have been difficult to let go of someone who they trained with and were with them for a good amount of time. After she departed from the group, Jessica and her career did a full 180. Many of her group's hit songs featured Jessica's soprano voice, so she took her time returning to music after her departure, focusing on other elements of her business, such as launching Blank and Eclair, her fashion line. Jessica's kind of iconic too. When a year passed from her departure from the group, Jessica did a 24-hour sale on her brand's website and named it Just Because. While some were upset that Jessica had been removed from the group, fans thought it was a fun little cheer up for both them and Jessica, and also a great shade. Seems like Jessica has really moved on from her girl group phase. Love, J, Jessica's debut solo album, was released in South Korea on May 17th of 2016. The EP was dedicated to her fans and included 6 songs, many of which she co-wrote, including the singles Fly and Love Me the Same. Jessica, born in California, followed up with a digital release of the EP in English on May 27th of 2016. When asked why she called the EP With Love, J, Jessica explained that she had been using the phrase since her debut and she wanted to give it to her fans as a present. Since then, Jessica released 2 more EPs, Wonderland, released in December of 2016, and My Decade, released in August of 2017, while working on her fashion brand and her career as an actor. Seriously, no one is doing it like her. That's not all though. Jessica's also written a novel, Shine, in which she explains her side of the story, coding it in a magic of fiction. The book also debuted at number 5 on the New York Times bestseller list for young adult hardcover novels, which is a feature that most authors can only dream of. Rachel Kim, a 17-year-old K-pop trainee at DB Entertainment, is the protagonist of Shine, which was released in 2020. Despite DB's no dating policy, Rachel begins a relationship with her company's valued artist, Jason Lee. Even though Shine is a work of fiction, Jessica said that it was heavily influenced by her own life, inspired by her sister Crystal Jung, her bandmates, and everything she has experienced during her trainee days. Although she didn't hide any facts about her time as a K-pop idol, Jessica wanted readers to understand that the book is more than just the industry's dark side. There's also a lot of enjoyment to be had. Jessica talked to Stylecaster about her book and why she titled it Shine, and she explained that the word had a lot of meanings to her. As you can probably tell from my fashion brand, Blank and Eclair, I love a clean, feminine, pastel aesthetic, and I wanted a title that speaks to that. It worked for this book because on the outside, the K-pop industry is very colorful, very glamorous, very shiny, but that shine gilds a lot of darkness. Rigid rules, catty drama, exhausting training. Then there's the most personal part of the title. It's a nod to my fans, the Golden Stars, who have always inspired me to keep shining. Jessica also talked about how K-pop has changed since she was an idol. It's been fascinating to see how much the West has embraced K-pop. I think that level of international awareness and fandom has been a huge change for the industry, and our accessibility to music itself has changed. The sequel, on the other hand, is not far from being released. It is titled Bright, and it will be released on September 28 of 2021 in both print and digital forms, and is currently available for pre-order on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and other major retailers. Jessica's really doing it all and living her best life, and I wish nothing but the best for her and her career. That is all for today's video, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Let me know if you think there's a possibility for an OT9 reunion, and if you guys are excited for Jessica's new book. But until then, bye!